name is Fondre Christopher and I am a Cameroonian. I am here today to plead on the authorities that are in charge of policy making to see what to do about these incidents so that visions can become clear again, so that lives and dreams can be changed.
The UK has always been seen as a place of academic excellence for its quality education, its global exposure, and it's a place where so many young people from all the different parts of the world, including Cameroon, dream of studying. And so when the UK government takes a decision of imposing this restriction on young Cameroonians, dreams are literally being shattered. It is a door quietly closing on opportunity.
The UK had been a hub for many Cameroonian students through its many prestigious scholarships, including the Commonwealth, the Chevening, and many more, building leaders which have been able to return to their countries and impact their communities. For example, our current Prime Minister happened to benefit from a Chevening scholarship, which he returned, and he had been an example for us. Imagine that this ban was put before his scholarship. He wouldn't have had this experience to come back and impact us. So this ban has hindered so many future leaders that were aspiring to go over there and have these quality studies and return to Cameroon. So we are pleading for the UK government and the British High Commission in Cameroon to reconsider this ban.
I am Kaba James, a member of the Open Dreams team in Cameroon. Open Dreams is a US non-profit with mission equalizing access to educational opportunities for community impact. We are in operation in Cameroon for more than a decade. I'm currently speaking from Yaoundé, Cameroon, with regards to the stop on students' visa, stop on the issuance of students' visa by the UK government. First of all, we are very grateful to the UK government because at Open Dreams we felt the impact of the generosity of the country. We felt the impact of Commonwealth. We felt the impact of the UK in everything. Cameroon has historical links with the UK, and for that we are forever thankful. I'm able to express myself in English thanks to our connection with the UK. At Open Dreams, a very vibrant community, our growth can be, attributed to, in a major part, to our partnership, with UK institutions, with the support from the UK. The UK alone stands out in when it comes to graduate opportunities. 40% of graduate opportunities at Open Dreams are UK bound. Because of this, the UK is thus very, very significant as part of our community. The UK continues to be a land of academic opportunity. And if I were to quote one of the UK officers during, Commonwealth pre-departure orientations, there's this statement they make that there are scholarships and there is the Chevening scholarship. That tells you about how prestigious the Commonwealth, the Chevening, the Mastercard Foundation scholarships that all happen in the UK are. I sit back to think about some of these very big institutions in the world. I think of the University of Edinburgh. I think of the University of Reading. As a student in school, a lot of my teachers who taught me were people who studied at the University of Edinburgh, and the quality of teaching they delivered was thanks to the component of UK education. We think of the University of Oxford, the #1 in the world. When we see our students on the campus of Oxford, we see them on top of the world. We think of Cambridge. I did sciences in high school. We had these very big books like biological science. You find behind them Cambridge University Press. Even the mathematics and further mathematics we studied, all the books were printed at the Oxford University Press. So it shows the deep connection between the UK and Cameroon. And to think that we have had visas suspended for 18 months for students. I think of how far this goes to impact generations. 18 months may look very short, but when you look at the generational impact this causes, this is too much for the country. A lot of the people from Open Dreams who study in UK universities, there are no ordinary people among the Open Dreams community. Their impact is tremendous. In fact, we term the certificates they return with them as impact certificates. You have impact PhDs, impact masters. Just check on one or two Commonwealth scholars, check on one or two Chevening scholars, and see how much they are doing across the country. I may even take the example of the Prime Minister of Cameroon, such a great leader, and such leadership skills honed in the UK, developed in the UK, are contributing so much to the development of Cameroon. So think of a future prime minister that would have been, but right now, dreams are missed. And we know that dreams are fragile, because when students miss a dream, like for 18 months, they may forever never have that opportunity. And for the rest of their life, they live in regret. So I'm thinking of the future professors left behind, the future policy makers left behind, the future tech developers left behind, the many people who would have been walking the corridors of Oxford, Cambridge, Edinburgh, Reading, and all the great universities in the UK, from medicine to engineering to politics, everything. We know that the action of a few has led to collective punishment for a whole community. We have been, for the whole years that openings have been existing, since 2013 to date, there's never been a year we've not had students go to the UK. Our first MasterCard, I think the second cohort of MasterCard scholars actually went to the UK, the University of Edinburgh, and then the Chevening Scholarship Program, the Hornby Scholarship Program, the Ellison Scholarship Program, the Commonwealth Scholarship Program. I can go on and on. We've had more than 100 open scholars studying in the UK. And today, as I'm speaking, there's not a single one of them that had filed for asylum, not even one. So it means that these are people who are intentional. They know why they are there. They know they are going for academic opportunity. They know the essence of what they are studying back for development back in Cameroon. So think of just shutting down all of these people because of the actions of a few. We looked at it like we wish there was some other means to have a policy that would stop people from abusing their visas, that would not stop genuine students from following your dreams. So therefore, we are praying the UK government, we are praying the Commonwealth. Cameroon happens to be the only Commonwealth that is in that list. We are praying the Commonwealth, we are praying all the forces that care about human capital development, that care about global harmony, about, I often also look at it like students who live from here and go to the UK to study, they also come along with much, bring their experiences, the culture, the human capital, and solutions that they develop may not only be solutions that will serve Cameroon alone. We have engineers that are doing so much in AI. We have people at the forefront of medical research. Some of them who studied in the UK went straight into serving at the World Health Organization. Think of the outbreak of pandemics like COVID-19 that had to, tested the strength of the human spirit. The human tested our ability to conduct research, and some of those solutions came thanks to the UK helping people to attain their full potential. It's sometimes at Open Dreams, it's not just about studying. It is studying something that is focused towards development. It is studying something that will help us address community challenges. And the UK has done so much research that their programs really help us do so much of this. So think about Cameroon once again. Think about the 18 months. Think about the children who have worked for years, to be able to reach a level where they were programmed for interview by Chevening. They were programmed for interview by the MasterCard Foundation scholarship programs at some of these universities, and now they are in deep pain, they are in deep regret, crying over things that they never really contributed, to the situation. Please consider them. It may never be too late to help those that are really in need. UK, you've been a long-standing partner for so many years. This may not be the right time to, abandon us. We are in a conflict situation, and there's no doubt about that. And if you abandon us at the time that we are in a conflict situation, it even makes things worse. We need more educated Cameroonians so they can contribute to address the situation, to mitigate human suffering, and help us to grow together as a community. Thank you so much.
My name is Cynthia Ebo-Takang. I am a journalist and I'm the communication lead for Open Dreams Yaoundé team. And I've been volunteering with Open Dreams since 2024. And till date, one of my most remarkable experiences was the visit to the UK High Commissioner's residence in late 2025, where we had the opportunity to connect, collaborate, and celebrate with the UK High Commission and the entire team. It was a delight to see the residents littered with Open Dreams t-shirts, hearing about the various connecting, collaborating, and celebrating stories of all the exceptional scholars, some from Open Dreams and some from other brilliant organizations across Cameroon. Imagine coming back home months later, determined to have a success story to share on that platform months later, only to hear that there's an 18 months break on the issuing of student visas. Heartbroken is an understatement. And I think I speak for every Open Dreams scholar when I say that from those who were preparing to apply, those who already got to the interview stages, it's beyond devastating to find out that something that you've put a lot of effort into is going to be paused because of the actions of some. Most of the scholars, be it from the Chevening to the Commonwealth scholarships who have studied in the UK and come back, are some of our greatest assets here at Open Dreams. The powerful sessions, online and offline, and they use most of their skills to develop and improve our community. What happens when this community will not be able to grow or add in number over the next 18 months? But as the numbers in asylum seeking are appalling, the number of dreams that are going to be shattered in Cameroon and beyond are equally appalling. So we as a community here at Open Dreams that anchor some of these discussions and who are some of the champions in education in Cameroon are using our voice to speak for every Cameroonian scholar who is regretting or who is looking at their email in tears, finding out that their interview cannot proceed or that they will be on hold in their school for now, to plead that the UK tampers justice with mercy and enable the exceptional scholars who continue and will continue to do great things in the UK continue to thrive.